Hey everybody, it's Cindy. Really great to share this new year with you. I thought I would also video this because this is something I do every year, and maybe you want to set aside a little time to do it with me. Every year I write a letter to myself, and I write down as though it's happened, a grateful letter. So my letter says, generally, Dear Father, Mother, God, I'm honoring all aspects of what's important to me. Yours may say, Dear God. Yours may say, whatever it is, angels. So that's up to you. And then I write that letter as though it's already happened. I haven't opened that letter yet, but I'm going to. Then the first thing I do to clear out the year is I sort of ground myself and root myself. I light a little incense because, as we know, in life, when we come to an altar, we want three things. We want things that are unpermanent because nothing is permanent. This is really pretty much an illusion. So generally I have a flower, I have a candle, and I have incense to represent that nothing stays the same. And we will all move to ashes at some point. So then I may do a quick mini meditation, long meditation sometimes for me, but I'm going to invite you for a minute to root and ground your feet into the floor. Get as comfortable as possible as you hear the bell. Take a deep breath in and exhale. As you come to the bell, feel the draw to attention, calling yourself to this present moment, releasing and relaxing so you may be present, fully embodied in spirit, body and mind. And then I want to invite you to think about what you might like to release. You can turn this off and do this in stages. So what do you want to let go of this year? What has been your angst, the difficulty, the challenge, whatever that is? And then take your pen, take your paper, and write all those things down. So you may want to stop and do that now. And then when you're done with that, you take your papers, each one at a time, or you might take a little laundry list and you burn it. Woohoo! And then you put it in your little pot. So for time's sake, for me, because I've just done this process, I am going to burn them in my little burning pot. Kind of similar to Burning Man, if any of you know about that. That's a fun little history. I know some of you do, some of you went. And I just sort of watch it and symbolically allow each piece of what has been worrying, troubling, if you will, me internally, and feel that let go as I open my hands to release and let go of whatever it is that's been in my way, an obstacle, a fear. I thank it for its lessons and I send it on its way. And I'm really careful because I want to make sure that it's all gone. So I look and I shake it and I think, yay, it's gone. So I put that aside. The next thing I would do is open my letter. So I would think about, let's look at that letter. Or I may write down a couple of things. What am I grateful for? What did I learn about this year? About myself generally. And then I also write down what I learned about myself. And I have a list of those things. So I let those go. And I write my letter to a higher self, a higher power, God, if you will. And I act in the affirmative. And when I open that letter, I just sort of feel it, sense it, and I look at my past year, and I think I'll do that by myself, but I'll send you a picture. And then generally what I find is there are things that happened out of my awareness that I put on my list of what I wanted. And it's pretty magnificent. And of course, there's those that are still there. And they're generally ones that are sort of deep issues that keep coming up. But it's a great process. And I highly invite you to do that. And it's written down so you might be able to understand a little bit more if I've left elements out, which I think I probably have. I like to add a little music. So in closing, I'm just going to say, let's see. I'm going to say Happy New Year. I'm going to say, may the power of love exist inside. May the joy of your heart lead you to love. The love of yourself, the love of your soul, the love of others. Trust whatever happened this year, the good, the bad, the ugly, the sadness. Just know that we are moving on. And so kind of let it go. And then I just sort of let it all go and release it into the universe. And then I seal that letter for the next year and I open it following year. I mail it to myself about a week before. I have a song that I want to sing and I can't think of what it is. So I'm just going to say, Happy New Year. Have a really great new year. Blessings and love. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.